said I couldn't wait for you to figure it out, and all of the ways you refuse to let go of your doubts. She's begging me, please won't you take care of me like I'm something that you care about, or am I just the girl you keep around?
I could go and read your mind, think about your dumb face all the time, living in your glass house, I'm outside, looking in her big blue eyes. Did it just to hurt me, make me cry? Smiling through it all, yeah, that's my life. You're an idiot, now I'm sure, now I'm positive I should go and warn her. Ooh, bet you think that she's so cool, kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. What you do to get you off, taking down her hair like, oh my god, taking off your shirt, I did that once or twice. I know, God, but I think I like her, she's so fun. Wait, I think I hate her, I'm not that evolved, I'm sorry, she's missing it. Sad, sad boy, not my business, but I had to warn ya.
And 222 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room.
And 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
You got me thinking she's so cool, but I know what I know, and you're just another dude. Ooh, that's so true. Made it out alive, but I think I lost it.
And 222 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's my life, that's my life. I'll put up a fight, taking out my earrings. Don't you know the vibe? Don't you know the feeling? It's just spend the night, catch me on your ceiling. That's your price, that's your price.
222. Yeah. 1 2.
Bet you're thinking she's so cool, kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. You got me thinking she's so cool, but I know
222 1 2.
that's so true.
And 222. And 2 3 4 5.
I wanna be nowhere but here with you now. I wanna be one in this space. I wanna be tangled and wrapped in your cloud. I wanna be close to your face. Well, tomorrow can wait. Freezing time in this place till the sun is away. Like a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do it our way. And if love's just a game, then come and play. Aziza, meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, Aziza. Aziza. I wanna get lost in your ocean and drown. I wanna be careless and free. I wanna live here in the moment we found. I wanna be all that you see. Well, tomorrow can wait. Freezing time in this place till the sun is awake. Be like a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do it our way. And if love's just a game, then come and play. Aziza, meet me
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just pray to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when her heart breaks, fall into pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to Oh, you got his heart in my heart and none of the pain. You took your suitcase, I took the blame. Now I'm trying to make sense of what little remains. Oh, 'cause you left me with no love and no love to my name. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just pray to a God that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time while she got freedom. 'Cause when her heart breaks, no, it don't break even. No, what am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces, yeah. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. And when our heart breaks, no, it don't break even. We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours.
everything remembered. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, yeah, I can hold my own hand, yeah, I can love me better than, yeah, I can love me better than you can.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know mystical, magical, oh baby, it's mystical, magical.
Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Yes, you'll be in my heart. So I told you so, but I know how seasons they change. How could we both stay the same? Put up a shelter, but that never stops the rain. No matter how much we try, there will always be pain. Can't take my mama when I need saving. Time in myself, it's the risk that we're taking. Oh, that's how it goes. End of the story. I want you to know that I'm really sorry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kurt Morella, the principal of Winslow Township High School, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2025 Winslow Township High School commencement ceremony. At this time, would everyone please rise for the singing of the national anthem and please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. The national anthem is being sung by graduating senior Cassandra Juarez, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by graduating senior and senior class vice president Layla Robinson. First, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silence in remembrance of our classmate, Ivan Gastelum. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Savannah Dutton, and it has been my privilege to serve as Senate President for the Winslow Township High School class of 2025. First, I want to welcome my fellow graduates, our dedicated faculty and staff, cherished friends and family, and most importantly, the parents who have been there every step of the way. We are forever grateful. Before I go any further, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the people whose support helped me reach this milestone. I'd like to thank my dad, who never let me forget what I'm capable of, my mother for her sacrifices in every moment she put my needs before her own, and my older sisters, who selflessly let their baby sister use their journeys as a guidebook to her own. The success I celebrate today is not mine alone, it's a reflection of all of you. Class of 2025, we are all gathered here today, most likely for the last time, to celebrate an accomplishment of what some may call the most challenging 4 years of our lives. We've come a long way from freshman year, when we were walking back into the building as nervous underclassmen, fresh out of quarantine, some of us scared to show our faces without masks, and others pretending we hadn't forgotten how to have real conversations. The halls felt unfamiliar, the routines were strange, and yet somehow we found our rhythm. We found ourselves, and we found each other. It's often said that high school days are the best days of your life, and it's only when you're standing at the edge of graduation that you begin to understand why. It's not just about the grades or the lessons, but the memories, the laughter in hallways, the friendships that shape you, and the moments that feel small but mean everything. Graduating marks a new chapter full of possibilities and uncertainty, but it also means leaving behind a place where you grew, learned, stumbled, and found yourself. Though at times sitting in a classroom chair for hours on end felt pointless, we unknowingly acquired the skills to learn, the abilities to succeed, and the knowledge to make a difference. As we move forward into college, careers, or wherever life leads, I want to leave you all with words that I hope will guide you. Success doesn't happen by accident. It takes conscious, purposeful choices. The way you spend your time, the goals you chase, the people you surround yourself with, the person you become, those things matter. So choose wisely and choose boldly. And finally, while it's hard to say goodbye, don't be sad that it's over, be glad that it's happened. Because the end of something is just the beginning of something new, and maybe even something greater. And this beginning is ours to create. Congratulations, class of 2025. Our futures are no longer a distant dream. They're starting right now.
Great job. Thank you, Savannah. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some of our distinguished guests who have joined us this evening in support of our graduating class. Today we have with us Winslow Township Council Committee members, Mr. Brandon Gleekus, Mr. John Wilson, Miss Evelyn Levert, Mr. Raymond Watkins, and Mr. Darius Peoples. President of the Chislehurst Township Board of Education, Ms. Carla Ortiz. Mayor of Chislehurst Borough, the Honorable Mayor Jamila Bremer. Winslow Township Administrator, Mr. Joseph Gallagher. Winslow Township Board of Education President, Mr. John Shaw. Winslow Township Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Joe Thomas. Winslow Township Board of Education members, Mr. Michael Clark. Miss Lorraine Dredden. Miss Wanda Glaude. Miss Rita Martin, Mr. Gerald McManus, Miss Julie Peterson, and Miss Cheryl Pitts. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. H. Major Poteet. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dorothy Carcamo. Winslow Township School District Business Administrator, Ms. Tyra McCoy. Director of Student Support, Dr. Robert Riccardi. Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Ms. Sharisa Clement. Director of Research, Evaluation, and Planning, Mr. John Inocenzo. The Deputy Mayor of Winslow Township, Jacqueline Lee. The Principal of Winslow Township School Number 1, Mr. Nathan Davis. The Principal of School Number 2, Ms. Krista McBride. The Principal of School Number 3, Ms. Tamika Gilbert Floyd. The Principal of School 4, Ms. Lori Kelly. The Principal of School Number 5, Dr. Nathan Carter. The Principal of School Number 6, Dr. Lynette Brown. And the Principal of Winslow Township Middle School, Mr. William Shropshire. Also with us today, our orchestra director, Miss Samantha Mulligan. Our 12th grade advisor, Miss Lysandra Bracey. Our 9th grade assistant principal, Miss Kristen Gibson. 10th grade assistant principal, Mr. Matthew Minder. Our 12th grade assistant principal, Dr. Stacy Diggs. And of course, our athletic director, Miss Tashima Lane. I'd also like to make a special thank you to all of our teachers that are here tonight in support of this special event. Thank you all. We will now have congratulatory remarks extended by the Winslow Township Board of Education President, Mr. John Shaw.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, Dr. Poteet, and distinguished guests from our Winslow Township Committee, Chislehurst Borough Mayor Jamila Odom, Chislehurst Borough Board President, and all of our administration. What a remarkable night tonight is. It is an incredible honor to stand before you tonight, and quite frankly, it's a bit surreal. 30 years ago today, or not today, sorry about that, back in 1995, I was sitting right where you are, maybe a little less composed, maybe definitely a little bit more anxious, and buzzing with all the same mix of excitement, nerves, and a whole lot more questions about what was to come next. The world you're stepping into is vastly different from the one my class graduated in 1995. But in 1995, we were just getting our heads wrapped around dial-up internet. Cell phones were the size of bricks, not like the small ones that you guys have today. We only made calls, from dial-up rotary phones and phones that you guys don't definitely have today. We spent our evenings watching VHS tapes, debating which CD to buy, and actually using paper maps to navigate. We didn't have Google Maps. You, the class of 95, have grown with the world at your fingertips, digital natives from birth. Yet despite all the technological leaps and cultural shifts, some things never change. The friendships forged in these halls of Winslow Township High School, the late night study sessions fueled by sheer willpower and maybe a little too much soda, the triumphs, the occasional setbacks, and this incredible bittersweet feeling of the possibility of graduation day, those experiences and timelessness, and especially that deep breath you will take as you walk to accept your diploma. It feels that same today as it did 30 years ago for me. Looking back from my journey 3 decades down the road, here are a few things I wish that I'd known and perhaps appreciated more. First, expect the unexpected. And life rarely follows the perfectly straight line that you might have planned. The detours, the U-turns, and even the occasional roadblocks often lead to the most interesting places. People will teach you the most valuable lessons. Be open, be flexible, and learn to pivot. The ability to adapt will be your superpower in a rapidly changing world. Second, your people are your power. Hold on to those genuine connections that you've made here at Winslow Township High School. Your friends, your family, your mentors. They are your safety net, your cheerleaders, your much-needed reality check. Nurture those friendships, those relationships, because they are truly going to make your journey richer and more meaningful. And finally, most importantly, remember that failure is not final. It's feedback. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna make mistakes. We all do. But those moments aren't failures in the true sense. They're opportunities to learn, adjust, and come back stronger. Don't let the fear of getting it wrong stop you from trying something new, from taking a risk, or from pursuing that wild idea that keeps from nagging at you. As the great basketball player Michael Jordan once said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Class of 2025, you are stepping into a future that is uniquely yours to create. You have the tools, the talent, and the resilience to navigate whatever comes your way. Go out there, be curious, be kind, and keep writing your incredible story, chapter by chapter. We, your community in Winslow Township, and your predecessors from the class of 1995 are so incredibly proud of you. Congratulations, and go make us proud, Winslow Township class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw, for those inspiring words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the 2025 salutatorian, Caitlin Lamb. Caitlin will be attending the University of Pennsylvania and plans to major in neuroscience and pre-medicine.
Good evening, and thank you to those attending this ceremony to celebrate the graduating class of 2025. If this is your first impression of me, my friends would tell you that I don't talk much about myself, so please bear with me. There is no way to condense these 4 years into a snooze fest speech, but what I can do is express my utmost gratitude to 3 factors that made my high school experience meaningful. First, I'd like to thank our Winslow Township teachers and staff for their unwavering dedication to ensure a high-quality education in this school. Personally, I'd like to thank Ms. Shaw, Ms. Rifkin, Ms. Taggs, and Ms. Smith for making me feel seen beyond a student, someone who was capable of success. Second, I'd like to thank the family and loved ones that built the foundation of our lives and continue to support our growth. To my friends, thank you for still sticking with me even though I've left you undelivered so many times. To the root of my motivation, my little brothers Cody, Connor, and Callan, I hope I convinced you guys to stay in school. And to my mom and dad, even though I don't say it much, I know you guys came from nothing and still sacrificed so much for my success and future. I truly hope I made you both proud, and I promise to pay you guys back when I'm rich. And I can't forget my cousin, Lindsay Lee. I never had an older sister growing up, but her presence filled that role and created a core part of me today. I wouldn't be here without her guidance, support, and wise words. For my last and most important thanks that I think everyone should give to is ultimately yourself, the vessel of your motivation and dreams, the flesh and blood that will and can construct those ambitions that may seem so out of reach. From what I've gained these past 4 years, excluding sleep deprivation and a Red Bull addiction, is understanding that despite the advice and support you receive from others, the responsibility of forging your own path solely lies on you. Without a doubt, this class has exemplified these values and excelled beyond expectations. To the coaches and athletes in this class that spent relentless time and discipline, practicing hours on end, achieved remarkable titles and records for Winslow Township High School. To the actors, dancers, and stage crew that stayed days in the auditorium, won the Southern New Jersey's Cappy's Best Set in Musical Mamma Mia. And to all the graduates, despite going through times where all may seem hopeless, it was you that picked yourself up when nobody was there. To come here and wear your cap and gowns, marking the end of our adolescence and maturing into a new start of our lives. I hope I didn't sound too much like one of Miss Smith's TED Talks, because by all means, I hold no authority to offer advice, but just spoke from the bottom of my heart. There is so much going on in the world today that can make you feel small and insignificant, but as an individual, we have the freedom and power to dream big, to become the greatest potential. Thank you all for listening, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Caitlin, and congratulations. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Winslow Township High School Class of 2025's valedictorian, Taiwo Ola Bade. Taiwu plans to attend Rowan University and plans to major in health and neurosciences.
Good evening, faculty, district officials, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. I am Taiwo Olarawaju Alabad, and I'm deeply honored to stand before you as your class of 2025 valedictorian. I am also deeply proud to share something personal and powerful. Last year's valedictorian was Nigerian, I am Nigerian, and the current first-ranked student in the class of 2026 is Nigerian. That's more than a coincidence. It's a reflection of the strength, hard work, and Black excellence at Winslow. Okay, wow, class of 2025, we finally did it. We survived Winslow. 4,657 days since we first entered school has culminated into this moment. When I was tasked with writing this, my mind went blank. How could I encapsulate 4 years, 720 days of high school into 3 minutes? I first Googled and then ChatGPT'd ideas. Yes, I'm guilty of ChatGPT too. But then I reflected back on when I first came to Winslow. Winslow was not the school I want to stay in all 4 years. Trust me, this speech isn't going that way. This was a sentence that loomed in my head in 8th grade. I was set on applying to CCTS or another high school, my mind filled with all the murmurs of what I imagined Winslow to be. Set on a story I figured it had to be true based on words alone. I didn't apply to CCTS that year. My laziness got the best of me, but I still clutched onto the thought. I am absolutely going to transfer next year. I hated my freshman year. I was in no clubs and was so shy, even a phone call was enough to overwhelm me. I was set on transferring next year. Although I stuck around, slowly finding myself joining clubs I treasure, joining the best sports team, girls tennis, and meeting new people. Since I'm standing here, I obviously never ever transferred out, nor even started the process besides looking at schools' homepages. I was so fixated on what I thought was best for me, I ignored the good Winslow had. And it was only until I stood before you on the stage, cap and gown, and the smell of our childhood ending, that I finally realized the good. It's only Winslow that can have their football team win the state championship. Only Winslow that has the best track program in South Jersey, and one of, if not, the best in the whole New Jersey. Only Winslow, where we have raised $4 million in scholarships, have 3 Ivy League admits, and multiple full rides. Only in Winslow that I found the most goofy, caring teacher who was like an aunt to me that I spill all my drama to, Miss Duca. Only in Winslow that I find my love of history and debate through one of the kindest teachers, Miss Fury. Only in Winslow would I have Jim and meet Amai, the person who matches all my TikTok references. Only in Winslow could I found my friends Sandra, Rihanna, Eden, the people I'm so glad we crossed paths and would pick in every lifetime. Only in Winslow, there are so many experiences that shaped all our experiences that we wouldn't replace, so many relationships, growth that has made us the people standing here today. There was some bad and there was some good too, and it's so easy to fixate on the bad. But in this crowd lies people who are the first to graduate high school, first-gen college students, people who have overcome hardships some of us can't even imagine. Only in Winslow can you see a crowd who has overcome so many challenges. To get to the person standing before you, none of it, standing here wearing this cap and gown, would be possible without the unwavering love and sacrifices of my parents. I'm so eternal for their sacrifice to move to America to give me a better life. I have the immense privilege of that today. So many people in our country don't have the privilege of having. My dad, thank you for all the life lessons. Thank you for all the life lessons you have given me to shape into the person today I am today. To my mom, we disagree a lot, but I know you do it to protect me. You're so selfless and push me to heights I never knew I could be, and show me what true love is. And added plus, your cooking is really good. I only hope to be a quarter of the person you are as an adult. And this is some Yoruba. Iya ati, baba mi, monifere, yin, ju, bombo, inkanlo. I love you both endlessly. My little cousins, Tabitha and Matthias, thank you for being like my little siblings. And to my twin sister, Kenny, we may fight a lot, but the bond we have is inseparable. Thank you for being my biggest supporter and believing in me in any ways, even when I couldn't believe in myself. Even though we fight a lot, I can't imagine my life without you. Thank you truly, Kenny. I love you internally, more than words can express. Now, lastly, to my class, I didn't forget about you guys. To quote Ella Wood's graduation from the movie Legally Blonde, it is with passion, courage, of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct. You must have faith in people, and most importantly, you must have faith in yourself. As we move forward in our lives into the future, have strong convictions in your goals and ability to make all your dreams turn into fruition. Write the next story of your lives with passion and courage and kindness. Like Nicki Minaj once said, I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the standout, you just might stand in. Remember to know your worth, because you are not the one or the two to play with, and have the confidence to always boldly and unapologetically take up space. There is so much potential and new stories waiting for us. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Let's put the 8 in graduate.
Thank you, Ty, and congratulations. The class of 2025 is certainly an accomplished class. On May 27th, at our Senior Awards program, Winslow Township High School recognized 65 students who received scholarships and awards as a result of academic achievement and on the basis of demonstrated community service and leadership. The class of 2025 collectively has been awarded nearly $4.5 million in college scholarships. Congratulations to the class of 2025 for your scholarships and awards received and for your continual pursuit of excellence. At this time, I would like to invite graduating senior Shiloh Garnett to perform this year's senior class song, Impossible Dream. I want you to switch mics.
To dream the impossible dream, to find the unbeatable fall.
Thank you, Shiloh. That was beautiful. Today, I'm honored to introduce our guest speaker, Lieutenant Exaria Brown, a proud Winslow graduate and an inspiring example of resilience and achievement. Born in Camden, New Jersey, and adopted at age 12, Lieutenant Brown graduated from Winslow Township High School in 2003 before attending Rider University. She enlisted in the U.S. Air Force in 2006 as a medical technician, serving in New Jersey, South Carolina, Texas, Kuwait, and Liberia. During her service, she earned degrees in health sciences and public health, eventually completing a doctorate in environmental health from the University of Minnesota. She transitioned to the Air Guard and worked in public health roles in Minnesota before commissioning into the U.S. Navy in 2018. Since then, she has held leadership positions in North Carolina, Hawaii, and Africa, and now serves as an environmental health officer at the Naval Medical Research Command in Maryland. Today, Lieutenant Brown joins us to share her journey and insight with our students. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome home Lieutenant Brown.
Good evening, graduates, families, friends, and faculty. It's an honor to stand before you today, not just as a speaker, but as someone who once sat exactly where you're sitting 22 years ago. I'm showing my age. Back then, I remember staring at that stage, clutching my diploma and thinking I need to have it all figured out. Spoiler alert, I didn't. And that's the first thing I want to tell you. You don't need to have it all figured out. Not right now either. When I was 18, I had no idea where life would take me. I tried to plan it out, career paths, goals, what I thought success would look like, but by 22, that plan had changed. By 25, it changed again. And by 28, that's when I finally found the direction that truly felt like mine. I was 28 years old when I stepped fully into my purpose, when I stopped chasing someone else's dream and version of success and started building my own. And now, 11 years later, I can proudly say I'm exactly where I want to be. Not because the road was perfect, but because I kept walking it one step at a time. So to the class of 2025, take a deep breath. You've got time. You're about to walk into a world that feels uncertain. Yes, our country is going through challenges. There's no sugarcoating that. But uncertainty doesn't mean failure. It means opportunity. It means you get to shape the future, not just react to it. And that's powerful. You will stumble. You will pivot. You will grow. You will question everything. And you will rise. Success isn't a straight line. It's messy, beautiful, exhausting, and exhilarating. But I promise you, if you stay true to yourself, keep showing up, and allow yourself grace to grow, you will find your way. I know it because I lived it. So if no one else has told you yet today, you got this. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world doesn't know it yet, but it's about to feel your impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Brown, for your positive words of encouragement and for taking part in this special day. And now to sing Lord Bless You and Keep You are the Winslow Township High School Choir Seniors. Thank you to our graduating choir seniors. Great job. And now, for the presentation of the class of 2025. And now, the presentation of the class of 2025 by the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. H. Major Poteet, which will be followed by the presentation of the diplomas.
Mr. John Shaw, President of the Board, members of the Winslow Township Board of Education, Ms. Carla Ortiz, President of the Chislehurst Board of Education, the Honorable Jacqueline Lee, Deputy Mayor of Winslow Township, the Honorable Jamila Odom, Mayor of the Township of Chislehurst, elected township officials, administrators, our guest speaker, Dr. Lieutenant Exaria S. Brown, Mr. Morella, staff, parents, and friends. Before presenting the class of 2025, I have a $1,000 scholarship to present. Rather than giving this scholarship to this student in silence or just one evening, I just received this scholarship 2 days ago, and rather than give it in isolation, I felt it was appropriate that I give the scholarship at this time. This scholarship is presented by the New Jersey Association of School Business Officials, given to us through our Assistant Business Administrator, Gina Chico. This scholarship is for leadership and scholarship. We would like to present, particularly for those of us on this stage, a young lady to whom we are all familiar with, Miss Savannah Dutton. Congratulations. The check is already in. Since Savannah will be leaving and going on to college, I'm quite sure that $1,000 will come in handy. Ladies and gentlemen, with the authority bestowed upon me by the New Jersey Department of Education and the Winslow Township Board of Education, and by the recommendation of the principal, I hereby certify that the students seated before me and you this evening have met the graduation requirements of the New Jersey Department of Education, as well as the requirements of the Winslow Township School District. Mr. President, I now request that you and the members of the Board of Education of Winslow Township present the diplomas to the class of 2025. Thank you.
We just do Layla, right? Layla Amora Henderson. Amora? Amora. Layla Amora. Make sure you stop to take a picture. All right? You ready? Layla Amora Henderson. Savannah Nicole Dutton. Layla Bernaya Robinson. Taiwo Olobade. Caitlin Lamb.
Okay, first row.
Cameron Akins.
Eric Clemens.
Chuku Omeka Ajablum.
Madison Clybourne.
Amaya Victoria Albaron.
Alana Costa.
Grayson Albert.
Morgan Noel Crowley.
Hurley Arroyo.
Rihanna Devine.
Emily Ayala.
Theodore Fairfax IV.
Abdul Muiz Araluka Banjoko.
Katarina Sarah Hemina Fountain.
Sanai Sheree Bradley.
Lila Garland.
Sumaya Danae Bradley.
Katie Gallagher.
Soliana Cabrera.
Shiloh Takia Garnett.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Sophia Loriano.
Lindsay Gumi Eat.
Isabella Amada Melendez.
Gabrielle Hampton.
Ava Milner.
Aaron James Harrington.
Elizabeth Motluck.
Brody Harris.
Debbie Murphy.
Eden Alane Henry.
Melissa Murphy.
Olivia Rose Janicki.
Marcus Nicholson.
Cassandra Irandio Juarez.
Kenya. Kiende Olobade.
Genesis Juarez.
Sandra Orgy.
D'Angelo King.
Imran Ramos.
Make sure you smile.
Isabel Reinert.
Nigel Adu Jumfi.
Liliana Santinello.
Emmanuel Akande.
Anaya Simone Swindle.
Anderson Alphonse.
Derek Vidalian.
Janessa Alvarado Williams.
Michaela Villanueva.
Quavier Anderson.
Aliana Williams.
Alexander Anacarico.
Jasmine Williams.
Bradley Ayabama.
Jordan Abrams.
Gordon Azo.
Jordan Addison.
Emanuela Beidou.
Ivana Ade.
Amira Baker.
Davin Imani Baker.
Paige Naya Borsaqua.
Anthony Bambino.
Cody Bovain.
Liana Simone Banks.
Eric Braxton.
Calvin Barroso.
Constance Nicole Brown.
Dominic Bassi.
Eric Brown.
Marquise Bates.
Kayla Brown.
Shaniel Beckford.
Malachi Brown.
Ricardo Benitez.
Ryan Brown.
Jeremiah Bethea.
Trayson Brown. Soriel Bueno.
Josiah Bullock.
Haley Claggett.
Isaiah John Bustos.
Ashton Claudy.
James Calderon.
2 rows.
Missouri Coles.
Alexa Carrion.
Monique Coney.
Anaya Simone Carter.
Cassidy Conyer.
Lissandro Carvajal.
Courtney Cooper.
Lilani Cassiano.
Carl Copper.
Nathan Castro.
Sachiel Cosme Ortiz.
Tristan Chambers.
Khalik Council.
Jaden Chandler.
No, next one.
Stephen Adam Cox.
Wadney Moyes.
Kaylin Creamer.
Courtney Cobbs.
Justin Curtis.
Syasia Ramsey.
Prince Cutler.
Clara Diaz.
Brian Daly.
Aiden DeFury.
Keon Damon.
David Duran.
Ayana Siani Davis.
Danny Duran.
Christina Davis.
Efua Kakaraba Ituafo.
Micaiah Davis.
Anthony Gant.
Tyler Davis. Nyasia Evans.
Carlos Garcia.
Raya May Fabian.
Zanaya Garvin.
Jeremiah Finley.
Ivan Gasalam Zuninga.
Zerna Fields.
Sanaya Gillespie.
Sean Firth.
Olivia Madison Gorman.
Kizan Fisher.
Tyler Green.
Chase Francois.
Jaleisha Griffin.
LaRon Frazier.
Even it out. There you go. Nasad Grubbs. Guilford.
Juliana Gaddis.
Brooke Guilford.
Alana Roseanne Gambone.
Angela Guillen Miranda.
Fashionably late, huh?
Yannetti Lynn Guzman.
Ayana Henderson Griffin.
Dean Haas.
Kyrie Henry.
Akir Hairston.
Jalen Hester.
Devin Hankins.
Ariana Hicks.
Stephen Hardy.
Layla Hopkins.
Mariah Harper.
Qualia Houston.
Zaire Harper.
Skyland Hudson.
Darnell Harrison.
Blanca Huerta Alcacama.
Kamira Hartley.
Isaac Jacks.
Anthony Henderson.
Brian Jackson.
Christopher Jackson.
Dominic Corcuba.
Dominic James.
Tyler Kovshuk.
Shania Anise Jameson.
Kanai Lamore.
Kevin Gingales.
Kashaya Law.
Josiah Johnson.
Tristan Lee.
Destiny Jones.
Jada Leslie.
Jordan Jones.
Jakai Lewis.
Samir Jordan.
Rashid Lewis.
Chloe Elizabeth Kennedy.
Diego Lopez Hernandez.
Daisy Marie King.
Gianna Loveland. Make sure you smile.
Julius Lucero.
Justin McCombs.
Abdul Kareem Luke.
Madison McHugh.
Juliana Maz.
Alvaro Mejia Suarez.
Thomas McDonald.
Elizabeth Mendez.
Junior Madrigal.
Zaire Mewborn.
Ethan Mandap.
Cameron Miller.
Giovanni Mangieri.
Tymir Mitchell.
James Martin.
Sean-Luc Monroe.
Savannah Martin.
Vincent Monzo. Zarion Morris. We're almost there.
Jamal Mason.
Hadesa Paul.
Makai McCode.
Molly Polowick.
Jeremiah Muyane.
Justin Pierce.
Jean-Paul Ginbos. Ginboos.
Derwin Pereira.
Maurice Nichols.
Gianni Perry.
Alex Nuwatabata.
Samaya Perry.
Emmanuel Yenba.
Zane Peters.
Isiana Obey.
Jamal Phillips.
Aaron Oliver.
Cheyenne Alyssa Pickens.
Michael Orlando.
Ian Robinson.
Jordan Ortiz.
Will Marie Rodriguez.
Andre Paris.
Neve Rogers.
Solana Francis Parker.
Brianna Monet Rolex.
Jaden Poteet.
James Rose.
Connor Quinn.
Monique Rosia.
Miriam Kushpi.
Giovanna Ruggiero.
Gisette Ivana Ramos Cruz.
Daniel Russell.
Demetrius Reeves Mack.
Madison Novella Ama Sahu.
Kanaya Adiva Rice. Ethan Richardson.
Andrew Sosa.
Look at me for a second.
Rain Angela Ridley.
I need you to look proper.
Sincere Spence.
Olivia Bravo Rivers.
Jordan Stork.
Brooklyn Jade Roberts.
Jacob Centil.
Darkinson Saladin.
Milan Monet Tab.
Skyla Sumad Furtz.
Tanoy Tanzier.
Messiah Sanders.
Jalan Thomas.
Layla Sandy.
Tybria Thomas.
Kevin Satchel.
Jazori Zayla Thornton.
Angelica Segura.
Devin Nicole Thurman.
Imani Shippey.
Tori Watkins.
Bruno Silva.
Olivia Watson.
Noah Simplies.
Soraya Watson Harris.
Josier Smith.
Brianna White.
Fernando Torres.
Brandon Williams.
Jaden Torres.
Nasir Williams.
Promise Tribbett.
Elijah Wise.
Isabella Mia Uhl.
Kayla Diane Cecilia Wright.
Marcus Upton.
Najee Wright.
Canet Vertus. Jonathan Ivan Viveros.
Kamori Coleman.
Jada Raven Marie Walker.
Curtis Nagby.
Shyla Washington.
Kevin Donates.
Kendall Washington.
Tasir Batty.
Gavin Young.
Finesse Parker.
Lakira Young.
Ayana Farrow.
Giselle Alicia.
Japri Sadler.
Jonathan Mufara. And Devin Boyce. Is that it?
I believe so. Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, let's give a big round of applause for the class of 2025. And now, we will have the singing of the Winslow Township High School alma mater performed by the Winslow Township High School senior choir members Cassandra Juarez and Shiloh Garnett. At this time, will the class of 2025 please stand?
Sing praise to Winslow.
which guides our steps on the road of life. Sing praise to Winslow High School. We fly our banner high. We lift our voices, honor thee, all praise to Winslow High.
Good evening, everyone. I am the one and only Layla Henderson. Welcome, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this incredible milestone. I would like to thank the parents and guardians for listening to our stress, for always supporting us and reminding us how strong we are. We wouldn't have made it this far without a support system. I would like to especially thank my support system, my parents, Ashley and Talib Henderson. Thank you for always supporting me and filling me with positive thoughts. Thank you for your unconditional love, your sacrifices, and your belief in me when I didn't believe in myself. You taught me that success isn't measured by achievements, but by effort, character, and kindness. Every late night, every word of encouragement, every silent prayer, you were there. Even down to the talks at dinner when I would tell you guys about my problems and I would either listen to your advice or I would just dance away. There's someone very special I want to acknowledge today, my Uncle Larry Blake. Though he's no longer with us, his love, support, and belief in me helped shape who I am. My uncle always reminded me that I could achieve anything if I stayed true to myself and kept pushing forward. I carry his words and his spirit with me today, and I know he'd be proud of this moment. Knowing that if you were still with us, you'd be sitting on the stage beside me today as a member of the school board fills my heart with both pride and pain. It hurts that you're not here physically, but I truly believe you're here in spirit watching over us. I would also like to thank Ms. Bracy. You've been more than just a teacher to me. You've been like a second mom. Your kindness, patience, and guidance have made such a difference in my life and helped me get through school. Thank you for always believing in me and making me feel seen and supported. I'm so grateful for you. One last shout out is to my friends. Through all the highs and lows, dumb inside jokes, heartbreaks, and victories, we stuck together. You guys have been my constant, my support system, and my second family. High school wouldn't have been the same without you guys. I'm so grateful for every moment we've shared. No matter where life takes us from here, I know these memories and our friendship will always stay with me. I'm glad that I can say I had the same friends throughout my 4 years. To my fellow classmates, what can I say? Overall, we had a great senior year. We finally won a pep rally after fighting so many obstacles to get a win. And since we're talking about pep rallies, I would like to say it's my fault we lost that basketball game because I asked Coach Wallace to play. So yes, I am the reason that we lost. Other than that, our sports teams such as football and track champions and our other teams are paving the way to becoming champions and making Winslow proud. All of our clubs are excelling at what they do, from FBLA, Leo Club, African American Culture Club, and more. We are beyond a comparable class. We are the trendsetters. If we're being honest, the class of 2025 is one of the best classes to grace the halls of Winslow. We brought the energy, the resilience, and maybe a little chaos, but we left our mark. We persevered when we wanted to give up, defeated senioritis when it started to set back in October, and we have overcome our failures and our fears. As Quincy Jones said, the guy who takes a chance, who walks the line between the known and unknown, who is unafraid of failure, will succeed. Class of 2025, regardless of what your next step is, do not be afraid to take a chance. Do not let yourself fail. Continue to be the unafraid one. So now, the moment we all have been waiting for, class of 2025, please move your tassel from the left to the right. Congratulations, your senior class president, Layla Henderson, is signing out. Period.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Winslow Township High School family, the Winslow Township School District Central Administration, and the Winslow Township Board of Education, congratulations to all of our graduates. Congratulations to all of our family members and friends. Thank you to all friends and family who supported this evening's commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to ask all stage guests to please exit the stage and begin the walk to lead our graduates off the field one last time. So Dr. Poteet, if you would like to lead. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Great job.
All right.
Great job all year.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good job.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Another good one, Mr. Morales.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Gordon.
Congratulations.